Mike with Games Play Badly, and I'm sitting outside on my deck, just enjoying the summer and how beautiful it is, and the flowers and the wonderful weather that we're having. And I wanted to say hi to everybody and let you know we're kind of on a little bit of a hiatus. We've hit a little bit of a roadblock with just doing all the stuff that we want to do right now because it is so nice outside and we want to be outside and we want to enjoy ourselves. And so the channel's come to a little bit of a halt. We were going to be putting some additional content up. I'll show you something here in a minute, which will be something that I'm hopefully doing this week. But I figured I'd give you a little bit of an idea of what my backyard looks like and what our little studio out in the garage looks like, and just kind of talk to you for a few minutes. I miss everybody. I miss creating content. It's just one of those things where we've had birthdays and all sorts of stuff coming up, and the summers are really busy times for us, so it's hard to keep up with a rigorous production schedule. But we are still working on stuff, and I'm still editing video and things like that, but we're not actively producing a ton of content. I think I put out a new interview last week. I have an interview that I'm going to do tomorrow that I'll have out by the week following. You know, it's going to be coming in smaller pieces, smaller chunks. Once it gets colder, then we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, and then you'll start seeing a lot more content. But again, we're just trying to enjoy our summer, and I hope you guys are too. So as I mentioned, I'm sitting on our deck, and I'm using a streaming application I've never used before. So pardon me if I'm squinting at the screen trying to see everything. But I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see where I'm at. So this is our deck. I'm not sure if I turn it this way, if that's better for you. Maybe. Yeah, let me do that. So we have some outdoor couches. This is the entrance into the house. But we have a table out here because our neighbors and us are, is that even correct grammatically? I don't know. Have been playing dominoes a lot at night. We sit out here and have a couple of adult beverages and play dominoes all night. So that's been a really fun, relaxing thing that we've been doing. This above me is brand new, and Sean and I put that up this year, and I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. But it's a pergola for all intents and purpose. But then there's a little handle right there that you can articulate and take all these slats and close them, so we can sit out here at night or sit out here when it's raining. It's wonderful and we love it. So and this is our deck, which we ended up building actually probably about 10 years ago, maybe even longer now, and really enjoyed out here. Try to really enjoy our time. And our tables have markings on them because we used to play a lot of beer pong, and those tables would go bye-bye, and so we had to mark ours, or else they would go away. So we have flowers and stuff like that. I love flowers. We try and keep them in good shape, but they're hard to when you're traveling during the summer, and we do that quite a bit. And thankfully it's been nice and rainy, so we haven't had to worry about watering. So they're still looking pretty good. Normally around this time they're pretty burnt up. We have a little bit of a lower deck here. And if you're a Star Trek fan, haha, lower decks. We have some more plants. My friend's father made that for us, that flamingo. And he's a wonderful craftsman. That's all made out of steel springs, so it's very, very hard to actually make. But it is near indestructible. And we have a whole thing with pink flamingos, and one day I'll give you a video on that. I don't know if it's interesting or not. So this is our neighbor's yard over here. We don't have a fence between our yards because we don't need one. We don't have dogs, we don't have kids, so it's normally pretty okay. Then you get out here, and this is the actual deck itself. And you can see the pergola. Now on the deck over here, you can see there's a big long thing there. That's our old retractable awning that we took down. One of the problems with that is you had a retractable awning, but you didn't have, you know, you couldn't sit out. Sorry, there's a bee like right here. It's Bob, the bee, we call him. Come on, dude. He's being very aggressive, excuse me. But one of the problems with that awning was when it rained, we had to retract it because we didn't want to get rained on and have it collapse also. So this is what used to be a pretty big a garden. It used to wrap all the way around down here, but again, it's active lifestyle, I guess we call it active. We're just not here very often, so so this is what's left of our little garden, and we put this in this year. It used to be really big and wonderful, and that corner is a corner of shame. We don't know exactly what's growing there, but I think I'm gonna have to take it all out this year before. And yeah, you'll notice that a lot of the fences here are really badly damaged. We had a really bad storm come through, and the weird thing about the storm was we had just put that pergola up, and it was right before Sean's birthday, and we had the party, and then on the Monday following we came out to go ahead and anchor it down to the deck because we hadn't anchored it yet, and that storm came through and the winds. And if you take a look at that top, it's kind of hard to see, but that top right corner, you can see where damage was done to it. It was bent up and everything. Sean was able to fix it, and we salvaged it. And we also anchored it down. That way we don't have any problems with it, hopefully now. And then that's goes toward the front of the house. And then if you notice, the fence is down back here as well. So that's not great, but it's not our fence. So I don't care if we have fences or not, because I don't have anything running around. So I'll take you back here. This is where the actual garage is. And I don't know how they ever fit a car in this garage. But they did. And let me see if I can get this door open, or if it's locked. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna get dark as we get in here. I'll turn some lights on here soon. So, more tables. We have a lot of storage in here, but there's no way. I mean, I don't know how they were able to get a car in this teeny tiny little garage, but they did. And so this is where we've been painting lately, because what I do is I open up this front garage door right there, and we have speakers up here. We have a little stereo system, and we sit in here and paint. And so it's nice because we're outside, but we're being able to do inside stuff. That's kind of cool. Have really enjoyed that. This is actually one of the books that we have, which has all of our Imperium stuff in here. It has all the instructions on how to paint things, and so we're using this for reference as we're doing a lot of our painting. This is a lot of Sean's stuff that he's done, his Necrons, Boo Necrons. He's pretty much done with his. I'm pretty jealous. And so there's his reference material for his painting. And we have various sundry items like brushes and things like that. I decided to bring my airbrush out. It's a perfect time to airbrush. I don't have to worry about using my hood inside. And so I can go ahead and paint out here without having to worry about it. And that works out real well. Then here's all of my stuff, which is in varying degrees of completion. Let me turn some lights on. So we have terrain, which I'm working on. More terrain. Space Marines. They're coming along. I've gotten base coats on a lot of them. I've started doing some of the ancillary bits. And so that's kind of where we're at. I think I'm going to do a little live stream of me just kind of painting through everything that I have here, just to get it out of the way. On top of everything that we have here, we got another shipment, which is even more miniatures that we have to put together and paint. I'm not mad about it. It's just, it's never ending. By the time we get done with one, there's like 4 more issues coming. So it's just been a little challenging to shoot. But we'll get back on it. I know Jeff is working hard. and he's doing all sorts of stuff. He's a pretty awesome speed painter when it comes to this stuff because he's been doing it for a really long time. So I'm still a little bit more persnickety about things, but Sean's done a great job. He hasn't gotten a chance to paint this bad boy yet. Oh, my airbrush is on. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm going to hopefully be doing the live stream in the next few days. It's going to be really nice outside, and I want to use this space as much as I can while I have it. So that's a little bit about what we're doing and how we're doing it. I just figured I'd put something out. Oh my god, I almost died. That was bad. I just thought I'd put something out so everybody kind of knew that we're still alive and working. I know Jeff and Sue are both in fields that require them to do a lot of work right about this time. So I know they've been busy, and but you know, at the end of the day, we'll get it done when we can get it done, and I hope you guys stick around to watch. I'm going to start doing a little bit more of these videos where I just kind of chat with you guys in the morning while I'm having some coffee, shoot the breeze, and hopefully you enjoy them. But anyway, Mike from Gabe's Playing Badly. I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll talk soon.